to a tough start. Their football team, going all the way to the state final game. So Coach Lowe didn't have his guys for a while, but boy, since they've been, kind of back in basketball mode, they've been playing great. And then how about this Grove City team? A 1-4 start, and you wondered really kind of what was going on with them. And then they, peel off 6 straight wins against really good opponents before that loss to that great Meadville team the other night. So, 2 teams that are playing really well, 2 teams that both, plan on figuring into the region title chatter. So going to be a great opening night here in the region play.
Grove City and Farrell. Grove City 7-5 overall, and the Farrell Steelers are 4-4. But as Chris said, both teams playing really good basketball as of late. Crowd still filing in. We are on the schedule for a tip at around 7:30 or so. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about the teams. We'll visit with the head coaches and with the 21st Century Energy Group starting lineups. More pregame after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you by American Legion Post 299 in Sharon.
Nobody plans to. So I called the Joanna Legal Group.
The insurance companies have attorneys on call. You deserve to have one too. You deserve to know your rights, and you deserve to have answers to all your questions. Call the Joanna Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. There's no fee unless we settle your case or have to fight to protect your benefits. Please visit us at joannalegalgroup.com or call us toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanna Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, PAFCU.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
Shell Restoration is now Shell Roofing and Exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
How well do you know your insurance company?
Well, I know I pay each month, and I'm covered.
Okay, are you sure you have the best rates? Do you have the right coverage for your needs? Are you paying for things you don't need?
Well, I haven't actually talked to my agent. I just assumed...
Talk to a real person. Talk to someone local and see the difference.
Mailer Insurance is local. Mailer Insurance lives where you do, and will give you the coverage you need and nothing you don't at a fair price. And they are always here to talk. Mailer Insurance in Sharpsville or at mailerinsurance.com, a Reinhardt's Agency Incorporated affiliate.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com for all your energy needs.
And welcome back to Farrell High School. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you tonight on Sports Radio 96.7. We have Aaron Biro in the studio producing our game on Sports Radio 96.7. Chris, the home team, the Farrell Steelers, 4-4, a lot of familiar names from football season. Yeah. This is a team that certainly, as you noted, slow start due to football season going into December, but obviously a team that they've played a tough non-conference schedule, and then now here at the start of league play, a team that certainly is poised on contending for a league title and making a deep run into March.
Yeah, I mean, again, obviously the names that are so familiar to us from the football team. The one guy that did not play football for this Farrell school is Trey Cousins, and he is really slowly but surely becoming a star here in his junior season. He had 21 points against Westinghouse the kind of the game that kick-started this team. Since then he's really been playing great. And, he's kind of like the skill guy, on this team. And, there's no question that this Farrell squad, gets a lot of leadership from the football guys. Most notably, obviously one of the most decorated football players in the Mercer County area, Jules Johnson. He is, again, the leader of this team. He's played great all year. And he's starting to, really starting to play as well. And he comes in averaging about 9.5 a game. So those two are around 21 a game together. They really stir the drink. And, like you noted, a lot of these other guys, just kind of figuring out their roles and doing the things that are necessary.
Farrell Steelers under head coach Myron Lowe, year number 5 for him. You mentioned, of course, Cousin averaging 11.5 per game, 8 threes on the season. Malcolm Norman, a dozen threes this year. Yeah. It's a team that can win, has demonstrated the ability to win in a number of ways this year.
Yeah.
Farrell doesn't have just one path to victory.
And if there's one thing that sort of characterizes the identities of Coach Lowe's teams, it would certainly be that, right? They don't, they can run their offense. We saw a game here last year, right, where they, really pulled things out, slowed it down, and got a nice win with, long extended possessions. But they can also press. They can get out and run. They like to score in droves. And, this is a team that is very versatile, when it comes to the ways that they win.
Farrell at 4-4, the Grove City Eagles. They've won 6 of 7 to get to 7-5 overall. When Chris and I come back, we will talk about the visiting team tonight, the Grove City Eagles. They made it to the second round of the state tournament last year, 19 wins in 2024-2025, and the Eagles, as the second half of the regular season is getting underway, Grove City playing pretty good basketball. We'll be back with more after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Need an exterior upgrade? Roofing, siding, decks, and all of your exterior needs are expertly handled by Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group. Trust Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group to provide a customized solution that meets your specific needs and preferences. They are an A+ rated BBB company and offer Uniflex silicone roof coating systems. With a 5-star rating, their commitment to quality is unmatched. Visit Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding today at pennohiorc.com.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub & Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub & Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
When you're a grower, you know what it takes to thrive in the field. My bank understands and respects that. When you've got a financial partner working alongside you, it makes the days a little easier and the numbers all add up. My bank has experience when it comes to agriculture. My family's been doing business with them for a long time. I'm independent, and so is my bank.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com for all your energy needs.
Welcome back to Farrell. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you tonight. Aaron Biro in the studio. Farrell and Grove City about ready to tee it up in the league opener this 10-game gauntlet for each team. With 6 teams, play everybody twice. 10 games, not a lot of margin for error, Chris.
No, and it's one of those deals where you have to protect your certainly protect your home court in each one of these outings, and try to get 1 or 2 of them on the road. And if you could do that, and end up 6-4, 7-3, you're going to be in contention for the league title. But that's a lot easier said than done, because each one of these schools are really tough to play at, and each one of these teams are really good.
In this series, Grove City won last year 51-44 at home. Farrell won here 58-49. And, of course, the home teams have won the last 2. Grove City, the visiting team, looking to reverse that trend. And, Chris, when you look at the Grove City Eagles, the first thing that jumps out is the big guy. Ben Fisher, 6'7" senior, having a terrific season this year. Had a 30-point outing against Union of Newcastle, and the next night had 28 at Neshannock, averaging 19 points per game. And if you have a polished big man, which he certainly is, that can take you a long way.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting story in that, obviously he had such a great season as a junior, but then he had some injuries in the offseason, right? He had some knee issues, and one of the things that it kind of allowed him to do is polish up some parts of the game that maybe he wouldn't have had a chance to had he played 50 games this summer, and it certainly has paid off for him as he's added a lot of things to his game. And, he's just really putting together a monster senior season.
Of course, a big man's only as good as his guards, and the Eagles have a couple pretty good guards as well in Max Snaus and Nick Ehrman, who they essentially were, you combine them together, you had a 32-minute guy last year.
Right.
Now they're both in the starting lineup and both playing well for Chris Kwolek's team.
Yeah, I mean, Ehrman had some huge games early on, right? He had 25 points against Beaver, 24 in that big win against Blackhawk. But he's kind of settled into the role, where he's distributing the basketball, controlling the tempo. And then Naus is, he was kind of the fast tempo point guard last year. And, with both of them on the floor most of the time now, they really do have kind of a 1 and a 1A at the point guard spot.
And then on the outside, of course, Ehrman 23 threes, Naus 16. The team leader, Kyle Osborne, sophomore, first year in the starting lineup, 28 threes. So if you overplay the big guy in case of Fisher, as well as Daniel Mayocker, who can work inside as well, they have not 1, not 2, but 3 guys who can burn you from downtown.
Yeah, and I mean, Kyle Osborne, what his sort of calling card is I mean, he's the guy that he makes a shot from the volleyball line, and you look over at your coach and you say, should I guard him out there? And the coach looks back at him and looks back at you and says, well, he's making it, so you better guard him out there. I mean, he shoots it from deep and knocks it down. So he's a real unique weapon for this Grove City team in that way.
League opener tonight in the region. The other region, 4 games tonight. Mercer's at Hickory. That game is on 790 WPIC, as well as on our Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook page. Mark and Bob have the call on that one. And the other game is Slippery Rock at Sharon, as everybody begins the 10-game league schedule tonight. We'll take a break. When we come back, we will visit with the head coaches. Chris had a chance to speak with Myron Lowe, year number 5 for him at Farrell, and 8th-year Grove City head coach Chris Kwolek. More pregame after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Since 1925, the Shenango Valley has relied on one name for all their insurance needs, Mailer Insurance. Through generations of trust, Mailer Insurance protected families, homes, and businesses, providing security in uncertain times. From auto and home to life and business, Mailer Insurance got you covered. Call Mailer Insurance today at 724-962-5757 for a free consultation, or visit them at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. A Reinhardt's Agency Inc. affiliate.
Looking for a place where you or a loved one can thrive with a community that cares? Discover the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where independent living meets peace of mind. Our private apartments offer the freedom to live on your terms, with personal care and daily assistance available if needed. Short-term stays are also available. For more information or to schedule your in-person tour, visit rwsv.org or call 724-347-0998. The Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where comfort, care, and community come together. Equal housing opportunity.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to western Pennsylvania and eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stCenturyEnergyGroup.com.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stCenturyEnergyGroup.com for all your energy needs.
We're back on Sports Radio 96.7, and I'm joined by Grove City head coach Chris Kwolek. And Coach, you start region play here over at Farrell, a pretty daunting task. But boy, your guys have really played well and have had sort of a turnaround in the preseason, if you will. You obviously loaded up the schedule as you always do. Started out, nice win against Beaver, and then 4 straight losses against great teams. And then you had several more great teams yet to play there in the preseason. And you found a way to get 6 wins in a row before that one up at Meadville the other night. What's been the key to your turnaround?
The key to the turnaround is my dress against Myron's dress. When he goes ahead and brings out his tracksuit, I had to match the tracksuit tonight without the jewelry. You know what, Chris? The thing is that it's a season. You buy into the long-term process of it. The best part about after winning a couple games in a row, which I guess you can say would be 6, was that going into the Lions Den at Meadville at the House of Thrills and having the opportunity to take them to overtime and knowing that the style of play is what we're going to see over the next 2 games.
Yeah, no question about it. And obviously a lot of familiar names from your team that went on that nice run in the state tournament last year. But you have to be happy with the play of Kyle Fisher. He's kind of the one out of the guys that have been scoring, or Kyle Osborne, the guys that, of all the guys that, scored for you last year, he's the one guy that's kind of stepped up and averaging nearly double figures for you as a sophomore.
Well, if Kyle doesn't play hard, he doesn't eat at home. Quite frankly. Yeah, right. All right, so he has to match the name that's been given to him. And I'm very excited about that, though. And the best part about Kyle is that he's such a student of the game. Even though he's a coach's son. He's such a student of the game. He's willing to learn. He's willing to accept the role of it. And he wants to be the guy. And we've been chasing a lot of players on the perimeter. He wants to be that guy. But also, at the same time, he wants to be the guy that can do what he can defensively, but gets what coming to his offensively.
Again, the name that kind of was the known quantity coming back, Ben Fisher. I messed that up last time. Ben Fisher, he's been maybe certainly matching expectations, if not exceeding them.
Basically, what we're going to say is that we're going to put Ben on the floor and try to stop him. I will say that if you really go ahead and break down what Ben has done, he's come a long way since March. The LCL injury, the PCL injury, everything but the ACL in the knee, he has strived to be better at it, knowing that he has the opportunity to play at the next level. But we've also been very, very careful with his reps in the off season. We've been careful with his strength and conditioning. But I will say, though, that there's not a better leader on the floor that you can have that also exemplifies your best player than Ben Fisher.
Taking on a really good Farrell team tonight, a team that's kind of also had a big turnaround in their preseason. What are some of the things that concern you about Farrell?
Farrell's Farrell, man. We're at Farrell tonight. If you get a win tonight at Farrell, it's it's a playoff win. It's a playoff win. I have great respect for Coach Lowe. Him and I go back all the way to our high school playing days with myself at Mohawk and him at Farrell. We've had some great battles. Expect another great battle tonight.
A couple of keys for your team to be successful tonight.
Got to rebound the basketball. Got to make sure we keep guys in front of us. Make miss offensively and defensively is what we're going to try to do. Great support from our bench. What bench energy gives more support? But at the end of the day, who's going to put more points up on the board tonight? Defense always travels, Chris. Yeah. We pride ourselves on that. Hopefully we can take that to the next level tonight at Farrell.
Always great talking to you, Coach. Appreciate you taking a few minutes. Good luck tonight and good luck as you head into the region.
Appreciate that, Chris. Thank you.
Those are the thoughts of Grove City head coach Chris Kwolek as he gets his Eagles ready for this showdown here at Farrell. Pre-game continues on Sports Radio 96.7.
7. The tax team at Reed & Daly Associates is the area's #1 income tax service. Reed & Daly built their practice one client at a time and are proud supporters of student athletes, boosters, bands, and other school activities to keep our diverse community moving forward. When it comes to business or taxes, Reed & Daly Associates will fight for you and help you reach the top of your game. Reed & Daly Associates on South Buell Farm Drive in Hermitage and online at reedanddaly.com.
Vay's Pub and Grill is thrilled to announce the December 2025 Mercer County Team of the Month, awarding this honor to the Hickory Competitive Spirit Team. Congratulations to Coach Nicole Cox and her Hornets team for securing their 8th consecutive District 10 championship. Hickory Competitive Cheer is celebrated as the December Vay's Pub and Grill Mercer County Team of the Month. For more information, visit vayspubandgrill.com.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Need an exterior upgrade? Roofing, siding, decks, and all of your exterior needs are expertly handled by Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group. Trust Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group to provide a customized solution that meets your specific needs and preferences. They are an A+ rated BBB company and offer Uniflex silicone roof coating systems. With a 5-star rating, their commitment to quality is unmatched. Visit Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding today at pennohiorc.com.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com for all your energy needs.
We're back on Sports Radio 96.7, and I'm joined by Farrell head coach Myron Lowe. And, Coach, obviously you got some football guys coming in late, got off to a bit of a slow start, but, since you've had those guys in the gym a couple of weeks, some great wins over Westinghouse and then a good charter school and then Kennedy, Warren Harding, and then a tough loss to a great neighborhood academy team. Just talk a little bit about how things are coming together here for you as you head into the region.
I mean, everybody's starting to, buy in. Obviously, like you said at the beginning of the year, our football guys went to state, so we didn't have most of our players at the beginning of the year. So, once I started getting them and getting their feet together, we've been playing pretty good.
One of the things about, one of the, I guess you could say maybe the non-football guy, Trey Cousins, the known quantity, obviously he's been playing great, averaging a little more than 11 points a game. Talk about his, kind of importance to your team.
I mean, he's a junior this year, so, he had to step up. Obviously, he didn't play football this year, him or Norman. Right. So, I had him all summer, all fall. So, they've been putting in a lot of work. So, it's always starting to pay off.
Right, and obviously the football guy here, at least for right now, Jules Johnston, he's kind of gotten back into basketball shape. He's playing some good ball for you, too.
Yeah, he's our leader. We go as he go. He gets all the guys under control. He takes, when we get pressure a lot and we turn it over a little bit here and there, he'll take over the ball handling job, and he just controls the offense and controls the team.
Playing a pretty good Grove City team tonight. What are some of your thoughts on them?
I mean, Coach Chris, he's going to always have those guys ready, So, I know that, and everybody in our region knows that. So, I mean, this is a good test, first game in the region, so we'll see how it goes.
Coach, always appreciate you taking a little bit of time with me. I love coming over here, love talking hoops with you. Certainly congrats on all the success you've had so far this season. Good luck as you head into the region play tonight.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
Appreciate that. Those were the thoughts of Farrell head coach Myron Lowe as he gets his Steelers ready for this region opener here at Farrell. Pregame continues on Sports Radio 96.7.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Back here at Farrell High School's E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium, time now for tonight's starting lineups. And the starting lineups are being brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group. The 21st Century Energy Group is the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com. First for the visitors, Grove City. The guards are Max Naus, 5'11", senior, averaging 7 points per game. And Nick Ehrman, 6'1", junior. Ehrman averaging 10.7 points per night. Up front, Daniel Mayocker, 6'3", senior, averaging 4 points per game. Kyle Osborne, 6-foot sophomore, averaging 10 per night, has a team leading 28 threes. And in the middle, it's Ben Fisher, 6'7", senior, averaging 19 points per night. Naus, Mayocker, Ehrman, Osborne, Fisher for Grove City. For the homestanding Farrell Steelers, the guards will be Nemo Jones, 5'9", senior, averaging 5 points per game. And Trey Cousins, 6-foot junior, he's averaging 11.5 points per night. Up front, Jules Johnson, 6-foot senior, averaging 9.6 points per game. Junior Bryson Chambers, he's averaging 5 points per game. And in the middle, it's the freshman Curtis Newby, averaging 2.5 points per game. Jones, Cousin, Johnson, Chambers, Newby for Farrell. Your officials tonight, Scott Walters, Scotty Walters, and Mike Bockert here at E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium. Farrell, the home team in the home whites, navy numbers and letters outlined in gold, navy and gold trim. Grove City on the road in the dark gray jerseys with gold, white, and black accoutrements on the visiting jerseys for Grove City. League opener tonight. Teams will play again later in the month. They will play on the 30th, so 17 days from now.
Yeah.
And then maybe in the District 10 playoffs, who knows?
I know.
But it will be Newby to jump center for Farrell. It'll be Ben Fisher doing so for Grove City. The roster from Farrell did not have a height listed for Newby, but he's got to be pushing 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, and you look at Newby's statistics, obviously he has not played nearly as much as Malcolm Lorman has, but he's out there because of Fisher.
And the tip is won by Farrell. We're underway. Farrell going right to left in the first half. Far block with it. It is Chambers and back out, and Grove City comes out 3-2 zone, Chris?
3-2 zone, that just a little bit of a matchup zone where they'll keep Fisher inside the whole time.
Near left corner, it's Trey Cousin to left block. Chambers puts it up, no good. Fisher the rebound, and Grove City gets a stop to begin tonight's game. And now here come the Eagles as they go left to right. Near side of the lane, Fisher with it. Fisher working on Newby. Fisher into the paint, pumps again. Fires it up top for Naus, back at the volleyball line, and the Eagles reset the offense.
See, they're going to double down on him every time. That's going to leave some threes open.
Near wing with it, Mayocker in front of the Farrell bench. Skip left side for Ehrman, Nick Ehrman. Spin dribble, swings it back up top to Naus, and now left wing to Osborne. Left of the lane, it's Fisher, far corner, 3. Ehrman got it. Nick Ehrman hits the 3 in Grove City. You said it, Chris.
Yep. Jones went to double down, and Fisher kicked it back out to Ehrman. Ehrman knocked it down.
Ehrman's 24th 3 of the year, matching his jersey number, and Grove City has the early lead, 3-0 with 6:51 to go first quarter. Left wing with it, the Jones will pass it to Cousin. His corner 3, no good. Rebound, pinballing around underneath, grabbed by Johnson, dumps it down low for Chambers. He puts it up, it's too strong, no good, and Daniel Mayocker, the rebound for Grove City.
Yeah, Fisher did a good job kind of messing that layup up, too. Saved a wide open, too.
Nouse on the left wing to Osborne. Far block Fisher. Drop step. Layup was good. The big guy with his first points of the night. 5-0 Grove City.
Yeah, just that little 4-out offense. You reverse the ball quick. You get Fisher, matched up one-on-one. Great pass in there.
Now Grove City 2-3, Chris?
2-3. This is that matchup 2-3 where they'll leave Fisher in the whole time.
Right wing with it. It's Nemo Jones to Cousin in the corner. Back to Jones on the right wing.
It's a great defense for a guy like that to kind of keep him out of foul trouble,
Now Jules Johnson will sit up the offense back near midcourt. Osborne and Nouse up top in the 2-3. Fisher flanked to his right by Ehrman, on the left by Mayocker. Johnson down the lane, throws it down low. Newby will tip it up and in, and Farrell gets on the board.
Yeah, that's how you beat it right there, Ryan Briggs. Little penetration from the top, bring the bottom man up, and then a great lob pass by Johnson to Curtis Newby.
Curtis Newby gets Farrell on the board, 5-2. Grove City leads, 5:30 to go first quarter. Left corner with it, Osborne, deep three, deflected by Cousin. And then the ball knocked out of bounds on the rebound. It will stay. Or do we have a foul? We're going to have a foul called.
Yeah, foul on Johnson. Your view was obscured, Ryan Briggs. He got him on the baseline with the arm.
Okay, yes, we are on the balcony here. First foul of the night. Fisher in the lane up with the right hand. It is blocked out of bounds by Newby. So it will stay. Grove City basketball.
See why Newby's in the lineup, right? He's working hard, doing a good job on Fisher.
Baseline inbound on the near right wing for Mayocker. Reversal up top to Ehrman. Ehrman working on Cousin. Finds Nouse up top. 25-footer on the way off the back of the rim. No good. Fisher collects the rebound. Shovels it to Ehrman. Ehrman drives the baseline. 8-foot floater good for Nick Ehrman. 5 for Ehrman. Grove City's lead is 7-2.
That's a big-time move by Ehrman, right? He got the offensive rebound and then just nice little floater after getting his defender on his hip.
3 minutes gone by. 7-2 Grove City. The lead. Johnson to the foul line, and he is fouled there by Max Nouse. Nouse picks up the first foul of the night on Grove City. Farrell will have the ball far sideline at the 4:55 mark.
Yeah, that's how Farrell is going to try to beat this 2-3 zone with, kind of off the dribble by, splitting those top two guys. That is the way to beat it.
Cousin back near midcourt. Now he'll give it off to Johnson. And Farrell sets up its zone offense. Johnson left wing with it up top for Nemo Jones. Jones to the right elbow. Pull-up jumper on the way. It is short. Rebound Fisher rips it away for Grove City. Grove City gets the stop, and now a turnovers. Fisher went to throw it to Nouse, but they were not the same page. I don't think same chapter.
No, they were in two different gyms there. Yeah, that's you work so hard to get a stop against this great Farrell offense, and then you throw away the outlet pass from the rebounder. Ugh.
Johnson plays catch with Jones up top against the 2-3. Johnson on the left wing. Johnson around a screen from Chambers, kicks it right side. 3, Jones short. Rebound, Newby saves it back over his head, finds Chambers on the block. Chambers in on Fisher, up with the right hand, no good, gets his own rebound. And then a foul's going to be called on Mayocker, the reach in. That'll be Mayocker's first, team second. Farrell will have the ball on the baseline at the 4:07 mark of the first quarter.
Did you think Jones's shot got tipped a little bit and Newby didn't need to save that? I was thinking that.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Johnson with it on the wing, and now back out to Nemo Jones with both feet on the edge of the center circle. Farrell moving right to left if you're sitting on the scores table. Kind of southeast to northwest if you're watching on our video tonight. Down low for Chambers. Baseline drive layup is good. Bryson Chambers' first points of the night.
Yeah, both baskets now for Farrell off really nifty assists by Jules Johnson.
7-4 with 3:38 to go first quarter. Nouse on the left wing with it. Nouse keeps the dribble going. Left corner to Mayocker and back out to Nouse. Nouse changing hands with the dribble. Jones all over him. Finds Fisher top of the key, shovels it out to Ehrman, pulls up. Deep 3, left wing, got it. Nick Ehrman, a deep 3, and the junior has 8. 10-4 Grove City.
Yeah, he has 8 points on 3 shots. He's taken 3 shots tonight. He has 8 points. That's not a bad average.
Averaging 2 2/3 per shot. That's very good.
That's very good.
Jones around a pick from Newby. Reverse it left side for Jules Johnson. Top of the key for Cousin. His 3 on the way. Good. Trey Cousin cuts the lead in half. First points of the night for the junior sharpshooter.
Yeah, they're going to need him. They're going to need Trey Cousin to do a lot of that tonight.
Cousin hitting his 9th 3 of the year. 10-7 Grove City with 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Fisher from the top of the key. Fisher into the lane, ball knocked away, grabbed by Newby. Ahead for Cousin, down lane. Chambers lays it up, missed it. Mayocker the rebound, and back the other way comes Grove City, moving left to right. Osborne, right side, up top to Mayocker, to Ehrman. Grove City zipping the ball around the perimeter. Down low for the back cutter. That's Ehrman, kick out. Mayocker, 3, good. Daniel Mayocker hit the 3, his 5th of the year, and Grove City back up 6.
It's just that kick out from that flex. You hit the flex cutter, you kick it out to the same side corner, and he knocked down that 3. That was huge.
13-7, third 3 of the early going for Grove City. Right of the lane with it, Nemo Jones up top for Johnson. Now Cousin penetrates. Bounce pass down low for Chambers. Off the mark. Nice catch made by Herald photographer extraordinaire Tanner Mondock. But it will be Grove City basketball, Earl, after the turnover. First subs of the night, both in for Farrell. We see Dorian Kane, 5'11 junior, and Malcolm Norman, the 6'2" junior, in for the first time. And Farrell goes full court man-to-man.
Yeah, they have Newby out, so might be interesting to see what Fisher can do here.
Ehrman right wing. Ehrman doubled on the near corner. Skip left side to Naus. Naus cut off. Gets it back over to Fisher, who took it away from teammate Osborne. 1:35 to go, first quarter.
Their defense is frantic here, Farrell's. Wow.
Ehrman back near midcourt, working on Norman. Osborne, lob inside. Fisher posting up, puts it up and in.
Yeah.
Fisher got position. He has 4.
Yeah, that's going to be the problem, right? Is if you don't get the turnover with the frantic man-to-man pressure, they're just going to be able to lob it to Fisher, being guarded by a guy a foot shorter than he is for a layup.
15-7 Grove City. Eagles on a 5-0 spurt. Eagles extend the 2-3 a little bit. Cousin back near the midcourt logo. Cousin moves it up top for Nemo Jones. Jones around a screen. Jones to the right elbow. Jumper on the way, no good. Rebound grabbed underneath by Dorian Kane. Finds Cousin back out near midcourt. Right side with it. It's Norman. Reversal on the left side to Jones. Left corner, Jules Johnson. 3 on the way, long, no good. Weak side board, Kane. Farrell, another opportunity. A 3 put up from the right side by Norman. It doesn't go. Fisher with a defensive rebound for Grove City. 26 seconds to go. Eagles can go for the final shot of the quarter.
I'm sure they're going to try. This Farrell pressure might stop them from doing that.
Osborne up top for Mayocker. And we have blood on Ben Fisher.
Oh, boy.
So they have 20 seconds for him to get cleaned up, or they sub him out. And it looks like the Eagles will go to the bench.
Yeah, no.
As Austin Goethe, the 6'3 junior, is he coming in or not?
No. I don't think Coach Qualick knew that, so they're going to clean him up and put him right back in. Yeah, why not? They've got that incredible mismatch for him here. Okay, all right.
Well, now they're going to, yeah.
Because they need to clean him up.
Well, yeah, and he's got we can see like right behind, the back of his right shoulder. That's a pretty good gouge.
Good scratch, yeah.
Yes. Inbound comes to Mayocker, so Austin Goethe's the first Grove City sub of the night. 14 seconds to go in the quarter. Right corner, Ehrman with it. Ehrman with a ball fake. Ehrman, top of the key to Goethe. Reversal left side to Osborne. Lob down low. Mayocker flashes open. Layup is good. Daniel Mayocker, he has 5. From the backcourt, Cousin on the way. It's on track off the rim. A 65-footer was close. For the Grove City Eagles, a strong finishing kick to the first quarter.
Yeah.
They have a 17-7 lead. Chris and I will come back with second quarter action after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education.
Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
17-7, Grove City the lead. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with tonight. Good start for the Eagles on the road.
Yeah, they've just been really solid in that first quarter, right? Working the ball around and then getting it either to Fisher or Mayocker with a tremendous mismatch with the 4 out, 1 in against the Farrell man-to-man.
Grove City ball to start the second quarter. Eagles go left to right. Gray jerseys, gold numbers, black lettering, gold, black, and white trim. Farrell in the home whites, navy numbers and letters outlined in gold, navy and gold trim. Osborne on the right wing. Osborne with it, drives in, lefty layup, no good. And the rebound grabbed out of there by Dorian Kane of Farrell. Here come the Steelers, moving right to left. Their first crack at it on offense in the second quarter. Left of the lane, a shot no, but a foul. Malcolm Norman is blasted, and he'll shoot 2 with 7:33 to go in the half. Foul goes on Kyle Osborne, his first, team second.
Yeah, nice job by Malcolm Norman with the 2-foot jump stop ball fake to earn that foul. That's sometimes you see players go up through that, and they get their shot blocked or they don't get a foul call and want it. But Norman made sure he got it by going off at 2 and going right up into the defender, Osborne.
Norman hits the first one. He is now 3 of 5 at the line on the season. The statistics that we have for Farrell are missing the last 2 games. They've not been reported to the Herald or the Erie Times News. So, from what we have, he's 3 of 5. Yeah. And the second one up and no good. And the rebound yanked down by Goethe. Fisher continues to be checked on the far side. They're trying to get that scratch covered up. Osborne far corner with it. Move it up top for Goethe. Goethe harassed by Kane. Mayocker down low for a cutting Osborne. Osborne on the block. Near corner back to Ehrman. Ehrman with a game-high 8 points so far tonight, and he'll dribble back out towards the midcourt line. 7:07 to go in the half, 17-8 Grove City. Ehrman breaks the 5 count on Johnson. And timeout Grove City. It'll be a 30-second timeout to beat the 5 count. 6:59 to go first half. It's 17-8 Grove City. Chris and I will be back with more after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Back here at Farrell, Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you. 6:59 to go second quarter. Grove City the lead and the basketball. Max Naus on the left wing will hand it off to Ehrman. He'll pull it back out against the Farrell man-to-man. Naus left wing, far side for Mayocker, who can't handle it, and Grove City turns it over coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, that's exactly what Farrell's defense is trying to get Grove City to do. And, you know, Grove City has looked frantic against it, but they really have not turned the ball over much. That's just the Eagles' second turnover, and the first one was that unforced one by Fisher on the outlet. So it's been a good job so far, but that's what Farrell's defense wants to do.
Grove City back into the 2-3. Farrell setting up its zone offense. Cousin around a screen to the left from Johnson. Cousin jump pass left corner 3, put up by Norman, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Norman. Norman on the baseline, jumper good. Malcolm Norman follows his own miss, and Farrell whittles the lead to 17-10.
Yeah, there we go. So for all the old men yelling, "Follow your shot" in the stands, there's one for you.
Ehrman brings the ball ahead, and he is going to be fouled. It's going to be on Norman with a push, his first, team first.
All right, look at this contraption Fisher has.
Yeah, what they've done is they've essentially just kind of taken athletic tape and so forth and just wrapped it around what would kind of be his shoulder blades through his pectoral muscles, that upper torso. Inbounds goes through the hands of Naus. It's grabbed by Jones. He's fouled on the shot, and he'll shoot two, and Naus picks up his second foul.
Yeah, that's the most important thing there. Just went right through his hands, right? He was looking kind of down the floor as he caught it, and that's a bad break for the Grovers.
Nemo Jones, line to the left. First one rattles out, no good. 12 of 16 on the line this year is Jones. Season high 13 points against Aliquippa. Dorian Kane back in for Farrell after a quick breather. Cousin exits. 6:10 to go in the half. 17-10 Grove City. Only scoring in the quarter has been done by Farrell. Second one is up, and it goes around the rim and out. No good, and Ben Fisher the rebound.
Yeah, both of those looked like they were going to go, and
Ehrman in the backcourt is fouled. A reach in on Norman. That's his second, team second, and it will be Grove City ball in the backcourt, and we're going to see Chambers returning for Farrell. He'll check in, and now Norman out.
Yeah, both of these fouls, the one by Naus and now the one by Norman. Tough breaks, but there was the right call. Just a tough break for both of them.
And Grove City to inbound in the backcourt. Osborne will get it to Fisher. Here he'll hand it off to Naus, who stays out there with the two fouls. Naus working on Jones into the front court. Right wing for Osborne. That's the near side. Mayocker left wing. Back into the near corner. Three. Ehrman, no good. And the weak side board tracked down by Chambers. Outlet ahead for Nemo Jones. Jones into the front court. Naus came close to getting his third there.
Oh, wow.
He was able to hit the brakes in time. Johnson crossover dribble, shovels it down low for Chambers, puts it up. He's fouled on the block. And Farrell back to the line. Foul is on Daniel Mayocker, his second. So two Grove City starters with two fouls, 5:35 to go in the half. And Grove City, if you're going to say, in terms of depth, big edge to Farrell.
Big edge to Farrell, yeah. No, there's no question about it. So, yeah. Boy, Bryson Chambers, I love the way he plays. He's just so quick to loose basketballs, always finds the right spot. He's doing all that stuff tonight.
First free throw, no good, however.
That's 3 in a row, yeah.
Steelers are 1 of 5 at the line in the second quarter.
Yeah, they struggle against Neighborhood Academy their last game, too, from the free throw line.
That one is good for Chambers, his third point of the night. And Farrell within 6. It's 17-11. 5.5 minutes to go first half. Newby back in for Farrell. Fisher will bring it ahead against Newby. Fisher between the legs with a dribble. Gets by him. Fisher down the lane up the left hand. It is blocked. Rebound dug out by Mayocker. Mayocker on the block puts it up. No, but a foul. It's going to be reaching on Jules Johnson. See if it's a floor foul. Johnson's second, so each team has two starters. Well, Norman, who didn't start but plays a ton for Farrell, he has 2. Johnson 2.
Yeah, and the way Johnson plays, that's significant that he has 2 fouls.
Fisher right lane gives a ball fake, pulls up, steps through up with the right hand. Good, and a foul for Ben Fisher. Textbook there for the big guy, Ben Fisher. Foul goes on Newby, his first, team fourth. So Grove City will be in the bonus the rest of the night, or the rest of the first half, I should say.
Yeah, Fisher just, that's unbelievable footwork for a post player is what that was.
Fisher line to the right, gets that one to go. 7 for Fisher, and Grove City extends the lead back to 9 at 20-11. Fisher completes the three-point play. Mayocker out, and Jack Hathaway, 5'10 senior, in for the first time tonight.
He's usually kind of the energy guy off the bench, Hathaway.
He'll line up on the back line of the 2-3. Osborne and Naus up top. Ehrman, Fisher, and Hathaway in the back. So essentially 4 guards, and then Fisher for Grove City. Top of the key, Johnson for Farrell. To the right elbow, finds the cutter. That's Kane on the block. He's doubled. Move it up top for Jones. Nemo Jones left of the lane. Runner with the right hand, and good for Nemo Jones. Nice move for Jones.
That's his move, right? That little runner, right-handed runner going left. That's kind of his signature.
First points of the night for Nemo Jones, 20-13. 4:37 to go in the half. Fisher left corner, pulls up on the baseline, gives a ball fake, shoots the jumper. It's short. Rebound is knocked around, and they're going to get Fisher for a foul from behind as he blasted Johnson from behind. Fisher's first, team fourth. Both teams in the bonus for the final 4:31 of the half.
Yeah, nice job by Jules Johnson with the box out there. And yeah, I mean, Fisher left wide open. He had to take that shot, but just a good box out by Farrell, earning a foul on the big man who was following his shot.
20-13 Grove City. 4:21 to go in the half. Farrell basketball moving right to left. Right corner, Cousin with it. Cousin is going to step out of bounds, apparently.
Yeah.
So as he made a move to the baseline, looked to flirt out to Johnson and stepped out of bounds. Saw the whistle, thought there might have been a foul down there, but instead it is a Farrell turnover.
That was Hathaway forcing him to the baseline, and he touched the baseline with his foot.
Fisher receives the inbounds. He's being guarded court length by Chambers. Fisher doubled, but able to get it off to Naus. Naus in a little bit of trouble, finds Ehrman on the right wing, and now Grove City can set up its half-court offense. 4 minutes to go in the half. Fisher left side over to Osborne. Far block to Fisher. He's doubled, ball ripped away. Johnson the steal. Here comes Farrell. 4-on-3. Johnson left of the lane and called for the travel. He jump-stopped, and his feet just went out from under him.
Okay, it looked to me like he hit his head from here, but I guess not because he bounced right up. But wow, that one looked dangerous.
He stopped, did everything right, and just it was like he was on a sheet of ice.
It was on a sheet of ice, exactly. Wow.
Inbound to Naus. Naus will bring it ahead. Naus to the left elbow finds a trailer Osborne, and then he lost the handle out of bounds, and Grove City gives it back. So turnovers starting to accumulate on both sides here in the second quarter.
Yeah,
it remains 20-13.
Yeah, Grove City, they've turned the ball over now 4 times out of the last 6 possessions, but Farrell not able to make much of a dent as far as the lead that Grove City has as a result.
Cousin back up top for Johnson. Johnson right wing to Cousin, back to Johnson. Johnson down the lane, up on the right hand. No, but he's fouled, and Jules Johnson earns a trip to the line with 3:26 to go in the half. That foul's on Mayocker. That's his third.
Yeah. I tell you what, Coach Lowe is putting on a clinic on 2-3 offenses. This is great stuff. Some of those little quick hitters that he's running to get his guards able to penetrate into that 2-3 zone. That's not just their talent that's penetrating. Those are set plays, and they're great.
Line to the left, first one no good for Jules Johnson. Mayocker out with the 3 fouls. Goethe back in for Grove City. Johnson coming in on the season, 11 of 25 at the line. Second one on the way. Good to cut it to 20-14. Fisher in the backcourt, guarded by Chambers. Fisher finds Ehrman, and now here comes Grove City. Ehrman, right-hand dribble, working on Johnson, just past midcourt. Johnson draped all over him, and it's a 5-second violation for closely guarded. Jules Johnson beat him up, and Grove City gives it back, and the Grove City offense stuck in neutral.
Yeah, it really has been, and they've been really hunting that call right there with Johnson on Ehrman, and it's been close a few times, but that time they finally get it.
Johnson right side, and an illegal screen will be called on Chambers, setting the screen on the defender. Bryson Chambers, his first. It's the team's 5th, and it will be Grove City possession after the player control foul.
Yeah, that's I was just talking about all those quick hitters that they run out of the 2-3. A lot of those are predicated on those kind of run-in screens. And that time, Scotty Waters thought there was a little bit too much running.
Left wing Ehrman with it against the man-to-man. Ehrman doubled in the corner, lost his balance, but found Fisher, shovels it right side. Goethe, 17-footer, got it. Austin Goethe offense off the bench for Grove City.
That's a big basket right there. They triple-teamed Fisher. He kicks it out to Goethe, and he knocks it down.
Goethe stepping into that 17-footer to take the lead back to 8, 22-14. Johnson, top of the circle with it. Back on the right wing, 3. Jones on the way, short. Fisher had the rebound, got away. Newby grabs it. Newby, he's been in the lane for a while. He lost it. Osborne with it for Grove City. And the Eagles get a stop.
Yeah, big turnover there. Naus got his hands in there, knocked it loose.
Naus to Fisher up top. Faces up. They get out to Osborne off a screen. Deep 3, short. Rebound grabbed by Chambers. Here comes Farrell with numbers. Grove City gets back defensively. Johnson to the left block. Up with the right hand. Across the rim and no good. Goethe the defensive rebound for Grove City.
That's several of those for Farrell. That were just layups that you thought were in, and somehow they didn't go.
Ehrman in the backcourt looking to get ahead. It poked away. Chambers will steal. Chambers will take it in. Righty layup up and good. Chambers with 5. And the lead down to 6, 22-16.
That's what Farrell's trying to do with that man-to-man.
1:37 to go in the half. Both teams are in the bonus. Nouse is fouled. Johnson with a blocking foul just past midcourt, and that's number 3 on Johnson. It'll put Nouse on the line, and it'll put Johnson on the bench for the final minute and a half of the first half.
Yeah, and I mean, you could just kind of see that coming. That was a nice job by Nouse, kind of hunting that foul. Not only gets Johnson his 3rd foul, but also gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
Nouse shooting 2, 11 of 18 at the line this year, 61%. First one rattles home for Nouse. First point of the night for Nouse. Season high 16 against Oil City. Second one on the way, and it follows the first. He goes 2 for 2, and it's 24-16 Grove City. With 1:30 to go in the half. Glad you could join us tonight on Sports Radio 96.7, Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, as well as on the iHeart app. Malcolm Norman left wing with it. Norman up top for Cousin. Cousin right of the lane. Cousin 12-foot pull-up. Rattles out, no good. Rebound Chambers. Reverse layup blocked by the rim. He might have been a little bit too far underneath the hoop. Yeah. And the rebound grabbed by Ehrman.
Yeah, Grove City just kind of withstanding all of Farrell's pressure.
Ehrman pulls up left side. 3 on the way. Got it. Deep 3 for Nick Ehrman. 3rd 3 of the night. He has 11. The lead is 11, 27-16.
Yeah, he's played flawlessly. He had the 1 turnover on the double team, but other than that, he's been flawless.
46 seconds to go in the half. Cousin up top to Norman. Malcolm Norman, left-hand dribble. Now changing hands on the right wing for Jones. Back out to Trey Cousin. 35 seconds to go in the half. Norman across the lane, and a foul will be called on the floor. But it's bonus time, and free throws coming for Farrell. The foul is on. Who'd they get it, Chris? Looking back over my shoulder to see them post it, and they haven't yet.
Okay, that's on. It's on Ehrman.
Norman line to the left, first one up and good. 27-17. It is Ehrman's first, by the way. 27-17, 30 and a half seconds to go in the half. Line to the left for Malcolm Norman. Up and good again. 27-18, and now here come the Eagles. Chance to perhaps go for the final shot of the quarter. Nouse near side to Goethe. Goethe guarded by Newby now, as Chambers has the assignment on Fisher. Goethe to the right of the circle, out to Fisher. Back on the right wing to Ehrman. 12 seconds to go in the half. Deep 3 on the way from Nouse from the left wing, no good. Fisher tips the rebound out to Osborne, and Osborne walked with the ball with 8 seconds to go in the half. So now Farrell, which also has the arrow, chance to perhaps score here and then get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah. And you can see, again, a momentum shift, though subtle, has happened here. See if Farrell can't capitalize on it.
Rolled in, Jones has it. Jones left wing out to Norman. Deep 3, no good. Rebound Nouse, and that will be the end of the first half. The Grove City Eagles on the road will go to the locker room leading 27-18. Chris, Grove City doing a lot of good things, but Farrell did not let Grove City break open this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It just looked like there was a couple of chances there where Grove City could really break this open, but Farrell kind of hung in there. And, to be down 9 after some of the missed shots and the way they've shot from the free throw line, they have to feel like, all right, we're still in this thing despite a really tough first half.
27-18 is our halftime score. We'll come back with a first half recap on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you in part by American Legion Post 299 in Sharon.
Come on out to the Sharon American Legion Post 299 and enjoy bingo every Thursday and Friday. First number called at 6:45. Join us for trivia night every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our grill room serves up great food daily, and our kitchen is open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 9. We proudly welcome all veterans to our community. Visit Sharon American Legion Post 299 on East State Street for good company, good times, and a warm welcome.
I run a local business. With payroll, expenses, taxes, and equipment, taking care of business is a lot of work. But at my bank, I get mobile banking, online bill pay, and the financial advice I need to make the best decisions for my business. My bank is a financial partner I can count on. Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Shell Restoration is now Shell Roofing and Exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to Western Pennsylvania and Eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stCenturyEnergyGroup.com.
When the finest cuts of meat combined with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub and Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
We are back here at Farrell High School. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you tonight. Boys basketball action, the Region 4 opener for each team, 27-18, the Grove City lead. Chris, before we get to the scoring recap, your first half thoughts.
Again, just very similar to what I said when, we went to break. Just a really impressive effort by Grove City, being able to deal with Farrell's, full court man-to-man pressure and be able to get enough good shots. Ehrman was awesome. Certainly Ben Fisher doing a lot of great things. But like you said very astutely, Farrell doing enough to just kind of still hang in there. And despite the fact that it has seemed like there's a lid on the rim for them, both with easy shots and free throws, they're only down 9.
Grove City led in the first half by Nick Ehrman with 11, including 3 threes. Ben Fisher, 7. Daniel Mayocker with 5. Austin Gothey, a basket for 2. Max Naus, 2 of 2 at the line for 2 points. On the Farrell side, Bryson Chambers with 5. Malcolm Norman with 5. Trey Cousin, 3. Nemo Jones, a basket for 2. Jules Johnson, 1 of 2 at the line for 1 point. Foul trouble. Well, it's notable on both sides. For Grove City, Daniel Mayocker with 3. Max Naus, 2. For Farrell, Jules Johnson with 3. Malcolm Norman with 2. And here we are at the half, 27-18. Grove City with the lead. We'll take a quick break. Chris will come back with some scores from around the area on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
City Area Federal Credit Union. Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
One moment I was on my way to my son's ball game, and the next I was being placed in an ambulance. I needed help. That's why I called the Joanno Legal Group.
Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. Please visit them at joannolegalgroup.com. That's JOANOW legalgroup.com, or call toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them, because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
Shell Restoration is now Shell Roofing and Exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
The tax team at Reed & Daly Associates is the area's #1 income tax service. Reed & Daly built their practice one client at a time and are proud supporters of student athletes, boosters, bands, and other school activities to keep our diverse community moving forward. When it comes to business or taxes, Reed & Daly Associates will fight for you and help you reach the top of your game. Reed & Daly Associates on South Buell Farm Drive in Hermitage and online at reedanddaly.com.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
Back here at Farrell, Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you. 27-18, Grove City leads Farrell. Chris, you have a couple of quick updates for us.
Yeah, I sure do. Hickory playing really well. They're up 42-20 at the half against Mercer. That's the game on 790. Sharon up 22-8. On Slippery Rock, and Greenville and Lakeview tied 32-32 at the half.
We'll come back with the third quarter after this from E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium on Sports Radio 96.7.
Why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Welcome back to Farrell. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you tonight. Farrell in the home whites, navy numbers and letters outlined in gold. Grove City gray jerseys, gold numbers, black lettering, black gold trim for the Eagles. They have a 9-point lead. Farrell has the ball moving left to right to start the third quarter here at E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium. And Grove City will stay in the 2-3. Nemo Jones left wing with it up top for Johnson, who starts the second half with 3 fouls. Mayacher does not for Grove City. Austin Goethe starts in his place.
Yeah, Goethe played really well. I think that helped make Coach Qualick make that decision.
Right of lane, Johnson, 15-footer, a bit too strong, no good. Rebound, batted around, and Farrell has it. Everybody standing around and watching that. Johnson down low for Chambers. He puts it up and in.
Boy, is Johnson a spectacular passer. His assists are just absolutely amazing every time.
7 for Bryson Chambers. He leads Farrell. The lead down to 7. Ball knocked away at midcourt. Loose. Fisher trying to save it. He cannot. They're going to give it to Grove City.
Good boy.
Johnson and Fisher were battling for it. It will stay Grove City ball at midcourt, but the double team nearly forced the turnover.
Nobody's guarding Fisher under the basket. Okay.
But, Chambers, they made that change with Chambers instead of Newby, and the pass intercepted by Johnson. Here comes Johnson down the lane, and he's going to be fouled on the floor by Osborne. Foul will go on the sophomore Kyle Osborne. That's his second, team first. Farrell starting Kane instead of Newby in the second half, so a smaller lineup for Farrell, but it's working.
Yeah, it's working. Yep, no question. I like you said, I really like that matchup.
Johnson around Goethe. He'll drive in. Layup is good. Jules Johnson, we talked about the assists. Now he gets his first field goal of the night, and the lead's down to 5.
Yeah, he was isolated on the right side of the floor against Goethe by himself. That's not a great matchup for Grove City.
Goethe will bring it ahead. He's in trouble. Finds Nouse in the backcourt. Nouse over the timeline with it. Left corner for Osborne. Give and go to Nouse. Reverse layup up and good. Nifty move by Max Nouse.
It didn't look like there was any way he could make that shot from that angle, but somehow able to get the spin up on the board and make it.
29-22, lead back to 7. Left wing Nemo Jones for Farrell. Steelers moving left to right here at home. Nice crowd on hand here at McCluskey Gymnasium.
As close as it's been in a while, right? 7.
Well, it was 5 moments ago.
It was 5, yeah.
Cousin near corner 3. That's long, no good. Rebound collected by Kane in the corner. Back to Jones left side. Up top, Johnson with it. Johnson shovels it down low for Chambers. Puts it up in and a foul. Bryson Chambers with 9. A chance to get into double figures. A 3-point opportunity. The foul's going to go on. Is it Goethe or Fisher? It is on Goethe.
Yeah, okay. Fisher thought it was on him, but it was on Goethe. That's 3 times, Briggsy, that Jules Johnson has been able to split the top and dish just like that against this 2-3 zone.
29-24, Chambers 1 of 2 at the line tonight. Free throw up and good. And Farrell within 4. Chambers the first stealer in double figures, 29-25. Ehrman along the left sideline for Grove City, double teamed. In trouble, ball stripped, timeout Grove City. Eagles get the timeout before the strip. 6:07 to go in the third. Grove City has 3 fulls left. Farrell has all of its timeouts remaining. We never run out of breaks. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout on Sports Radio 96.7.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Inbound from the near sideline, Nouse finds Fisher along the baseline. He's fouled from behind by Bryson Chambers, who crashed into him. It's Chambers' second, team first, and this time Grove City will have the ball on the baseline with Fisher to inbound. Left corner for Mayocker, who's back in with the 3 fouls. And pass inside Osborne looking for Fisher. Nothing there, and Farrell has the takeaway. Chance to further cut into this 4-point margin. Johnson working on Mayocker. They both have 3 fouls.
Yeah.
Johnson left side. Johnson bounce pass to Norman. They kick it off now, or says that was Kane. Finds Jones in the lane and back out to Cousin. I think with both these teams, both the guys with 3 fouls, Mayocker and Johnson, both teams need them out there.
Yeah, they're right. They are right. They absolutely have to have them.
Johnson down low. Pass is off the mark and taken away by Grove City. Into the forecourt come the Eagles. Nouse to Osborne left corner. Up top to Mayocker. Fisher in the high post with a ball fake. He'll shovel it out to Nouse with 5:20 to go in the third quarter. Nouse right-hand dribble. And away from the ball, a hold will be called And it's on Johnson. That's number 4 on Jules Johnson, a hold. And now, do we have a technical or a bench warning?
No, it was a technical.
A technical. So Johnson gets the foul, his second, and then a technical on Myron Lowe at the 5:15 mark of the third quarter. So that would give Grove City 2 free throws. And, of course, they'll maintain possession with the Eagles. So Osborne to shoot the technical free throws. (19 of 25 at the line this year is Osborne. And now they are, of course, reminding Myron Lowe that he has to sit because he received a technical foul. And he begrudgingly takes a chair. So Osborne line to the left, first free throw up and good. 30-25, first point of the night for Osborne, who comes in averaging 9.8 points per game.
Yeah, that was, again, you understand Coach Lowe's frustration there. Just two guys away from the ball that had nothing to do with the action, and your star player gets his 4th foul like that. And then, that was a quick tee. I must have said something that obviously didn't resonate well with the officials. And he gets a technical, too.
And the backcourt pass to Ehrman off his hands out of bounds, so Farrell will get it back. It only cost Farrell the 2 points, but Johnson 4 fouls.
Yeah, that's the big news.
It's also 3 team fouls. Still 5:08 to go third quarter. Of course, the rule changed a few years ago. You get to 5, it's bonus.
Right.
Grove City stays in the 2-3. Trey Cousin back between the circles with it. Cousin working on Naus. Cousin right corner for Malcolm Norman. Norman to Cousin. Spins left elbow. Ball deflected by Osborne. Ripped out of there by Ehrman, but he can't get control of it. It will stay Farrell ball back at midcourt at the 4:45 mark of the third quarter.
And again, it's these turnovers for Grove City starting to mount a little bit, but Farrell not able to get any runouts from them.
Left wing Jones with it. Skip right side to Norman. Malcolm Norman 3 on the way. It was tipped by Naus. Rebound grabbed underneath by Dorian Kane. Dorian Kane the putback.
Yeah, that was huge. The ball was tipped. So none of the Grove City players thought it was going to go there, but came right to Kane for a layup.
31-27, cross court, grabbed by Naus. Grove City now with numbers. Backdoor lob inside for Osborne. He puts it up, missed the layup. Rebound comes out, collected by Ehrman. And Grove City will look to reset the offense.
Wow.
31-27, 4:06 to go third quarter. Grove City clinging to a 4-point lead. Mayocker down low, Fisher pops open, puts it up in, and a foul. The high-low, Fisher's first points of the second half. He has a 3-point opportunity.
Yeah, Farrell doing everything they can to make that tough. But occasionally, with all the switching and moving around that they're doing, they end up with that mismatch. That was a great high-low pass from Ehrman, and Fisher making it count.
Free throw no good, and it is a 6-point game. 3:55 to go in the third, 33-27, Grove City leads. Norman, deep 3 from the left wing, doesn't go. Rebound collected by Grove City. Naus has it for the Eagles. Naus, Mayocker, Fisher, Ehrman, Osborne for the Grove City. It's a starting 5. Fisher back near midcourt, guarded by Chambers. Naus on the right wing. And travel will be called on Naus as he moved the pivot foot. It goes back to Farrell. The 3:32 mark. The Farrell 5 out there. Cousin, Chambers, Kane, Jones, and Norman.
Got clarification on the technical, Ryan. It was an enforcement of the coaching box. He called Coach Lowe for being out of the coaching box. So, yeah, how about that?
Well, he's straddling it right now. Cousin left side 3, short. Rebound on the near side. We're going to have a foul called a loose ball foul. It's going to be against Farrell. And it's on Norman. That's his 3rd. It's also the team's 5th. And they'll walk to the other end for free throws with 3:21 to go in the third. Right where Coach Lowe's chair is right at the edge of the coaching box. So if he takes a step, he's out of the box.
That's one of the problems with the high school coaching boxes is that none of them are kind of uniform, if you will. And,
right.
If you wanted to call it on certain coaches in certain gyms, you could do it at any time.
Line to left, Mayocker at the line. First one is good for Daniel Mayocker. 6 points tonight for the senior. Mayocker, the scoring's been up. He's been averaging nearly 7 a game the last 4 games. Kind of the do-it-all guy for Grove City.
Yeah. Boy, do you have a great late season run last year.
He goes 2 for 2 at the line, and the lead is back to 8, 35-27. 3:15 to go, third quarter. Right side with it is Nemo Jones, guarded by Naus in the 2-3. Don't forget, after the game, Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. Cousin directing traffic, working on Osborne. Cousin off a screen, left corner, finds Jones. Nemo Jones, 3 around the rim and out, no good. Fisher, the strong rebound for Grove City.
That's a couple of those for Jones, just rattled around and didn't go.
Naus finds Fisher. The ball fake at midcourt. Fisher over the timeline, knocked away from behind by Norman. Chambers the outlet down court for Kane. Tried to save it, he threw it right to Naus, and now here comes Grove City right to left. 1 on 3. Ehrman wisely pulls up.
Yeah, Naus knew Kane was going to do that and stepped right in the passing lane.
Ehrman close to a 5 count. Jones all over him. Timeout Grove City. Eagles will have to take a full timeout with 2:26 to go in the third quarter. It's Grove City 35, Farrell 27. We'll be back with more after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42-hole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7, and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
2:26 to go, third quarter. The timeout taken by Grove City leaves the Eagles with 2. Farrell has 5 timeouts remaining, 3 fulls and 2 30s. Farrell will send Norman, Dorian Kane, Jones, Cousin, Chambers to the floor. Grove City has its starting 5 out there. Mayocker, Fisher, Ehrman, Osborne, and Naus.
You can tell Coach Lowe's plan is to try to keep Johnson on the bench until the start of the fourth quarter, and they're hanging in there without him, that's for sure.
Inbound at midcourt, grabbed by Mayocker, and he is fouled. It's going to be a push on Dorian Kane, his first, but Farrell over the limit, and Mayocker to shoot 2.
Yeah, Kane had the right idea. He just kind of stuck the wrong hand out there, and that's where the foul was. That was the right call.
Supposed to go inside hand, right?
That's it.
He went outside.
He went outside hand and made contact.
Mayocker line to the left. First one is good for Daniel Mayocker. He's hit 3 in a row at the line. 8 points tonight for the 6'3 senior. Line to the left, up, and wave it off. He was apparently over the foul line.
Wow. Mark that one down. You see Coach Kwolek needs to take a walk.
He's walking to the far end of the coaching box, which extends to the baseline.
Yeah.
36-27 with 2:13 to go, third quarter. Left wing for Malcolm Norman. Norman pulls up 17-footer. Norman short, no good. Rebound, Kane ripped it out of there for Farrell.
Yeah, he's done a great job with that, Kane has.
Certainly a strong candidate for the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game in our post game. Right wing Jones has it. Back out to Cousin. Reversal left side. Norman. Deep 3. That one's no good. Rebound Fisher will track it down for Grove City with 1:50 to go in the third. 36-27. Grove City on top. Fisher top of the circle. Out to Mayocker right wing. Naus. Right wing, 3. Ehrman got it. Fourth 3 of the night for Nick Ehrman, and it's 39-27. Lead back to 9.
That's
10-2 run for Grove City.
Yeah, that's 3 threes out of that flex offense. Every time they run that, you get open threes on the perimeter, and Grove City's knocked them down.
Cousin on the right side, doubled in the corner. Right wing for Nemo Jones. Jones into the paint, drive and kick, and a travel will be called. Grove City doubled him as he got to the foul line, and the travel will give it back to Grove City.
Yeah, I mean, Farrell's had success.
And now a technical has been called on somebody. I think it may be on, is it on Cousin?
Yeah.
I think the official pointed at him. Technical foul is on Cousin. So, and now he just got a second one, and he is done. Wow. Now Myron Lowe's having to be restrained. And now he's gone. He got one, so things have unraveled in a hurry here. Farrell fans not happy.
Yeah.
So with 1:07 to go in the third.
You know, it hasn't been that emotionally charged of a game till this moment. You know, sometimes you can sort of see this coming, you know, and it really hasn't. You haven't been able to kind of see this coming here, you know, but it unraveled in a hurry. A travel call that, you know, Farrell did not like, a technical from something that was said to the officials. And then another technical by a player who was continued to argue it.
So Grove City will get 6 free throws and the basketball. And what it also means is that you know, Myron Lowe ejected, Trey Cousin ejected. And they'll both have to miss Friday night's game against Hickory here, a game that we will have here on the radio.
Oh, boy. I didn't even think about that.
So Osborne to shoot the first the 2 technicals. That one is good.
A lot of basketball left to be played. You see some of the Grove City guys talking to each other.
So Osborne hits the first 2. He's got 4. He has 4 more coming. And there's a Farrell fan who's going to be able to enjoy the rest of the game on Sports Radio 96.7 across the way.
Woo! Getting crazy.
So we have
2 more?
Should be 3 more.
3 more, okay.
Up and good, makes it 43-27.
Here's a question for you, Ryan Briggs, that I don't know if we've ever had this before. Can the assistant coach now, who's coaching the team, can he
stand? I don't think so.
Okay.
Osborne hits those. He hits that one. It's 44-27 and 45-27. So 6 in a row for Kyle Osborne.
Wow. Mark that one down. Kyle Osborne, you talk about just ice in his veins. Right, everybody losing their minds here. And Osborne walks to the foul line and makes 6 straight free throws.
1:07 to go and now we're going to be a foul away from the ball on the inbounds. It's going to be on Kane with a push. His second, of course. Grove City well into the bonus.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say.
So it'll be 2 free throws coming for Nick Ehrman. Free throw up and good for Ehrman. A dozen tonight for him, 46-27. This was a 29-25 game. 18-2 run, fueled in large part at the foul line.
Yeah.
Minute to go, third quarter. Farrell basketball moving left to right. Right side with it. It's Jones. Jones near side.
Johnson hurt his elbow on that 4th foul. Heavily wrapped here.
Grabbing it on every pass. He has a sleeve on it. Right side, Jones 3, no good. On the rebound, pulled out of the air by Nick Ehrman for Grove City with 36 seconds to go in the third. Nouse left side into left corner for Ehrman. Right side 3 on the way from Ehrman. Rattles around and drops in. It's been that kind of third quarter for Grove City, and if you're a Farrell fan.
Yeah. Nick Ehrman has just been money from that three-pointer.
19 for Ehrman. 6 seconds to go, third quarter. Down to 3 seconds. Johnson with 2. Johnson pulls up a long 3, rims out, no good. And that is the end of a wild third quarter here at Farrell. The Grove City Eagles have broken it open 50-27. We'll come back with more after this on Sports Radio 96.7. Radio 96.
Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to western Pennsylvania and eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
50-27, Grove City the lead as we get ready to start the fourth quarter tonight here at E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium, along with Chris Burtch. Ryan Briggs with you tonight on Sports Radio 96.7. Grove City moving right to left. Nouse with it. Lob to Mayocker on the right wing. Mayocker finds Fisher up top. Back on the right side for Ehrman. Grove City a 23-9 edge in the third quarter.
They're running that wheel play here. A little bit of a different player, that wheel and that.
Going to be a travel call, though, as Ehrman loses his balance, stumbles, and it is Farrell basketball.
Yeah, a little pitter-patter step, backing up. So here's the thing. There's still a lot of basketball to be played. Grove City has to kind of be smart about this. Farrell's just got to keep playing, you know.
Johnson penetrates the lane, and he is fouled on the pass. It goes on Max Nouse. It's Nouse's third, team first, and it will be Farrell ball underneath.
Yeah, Johnson's done a great job, you know, splitting the top of that 2-3 zone.
Right wing with it for Farrell. Now left side, Johnson, 3 on the way, back to the rim, no good, and the rebound tipped around. Johnson digs it out for Farrell. Johnson at the foul line, shovels it down low for Chambers, puts it up and in. Another nice assist from Jules Johnson.
Yeah, there it is again. He gets into the lane, and he's been able to find Chambers several times.
12 for Bryson Chambers. 50-29 the score with 6:56 to go, fourth quarter. Osborne on the left wing. Remember, Farrell still has all of its timeouts. Grove City down to 2 timeouts.
Right.
So perhaps tuck that away. Farrell also has the arrow. Fisher in the high post. Fisher with the ball fake on Chambers. Well, Chambers grabbing at his right knee or his calf.
Yeah, he hurt himself bad on that layup.
Fisher top of the key over to Mayocker right side. Mayocker pivots. Mayocker crosses the lane left side for Nouse. Nouse with the ball fake. Finds Mayocker on the baseline, and now he will pull it back out, guarded by Nemo Jones.
Nothing wrong with this nice long possession here. Not a thing wrong with it.
Ehrman with 19 tonight. Cross court to Nouse near side. Grove City in the gray jerseys, gold numbers, black letters, gold and black trim. Farrell in the home whites, navy numbers and letters, navy and gold trim for the hosts in this Region 4 opener tonight. And Mayocker called for the travel as he jump stopped, and then the feet kept going. It goes back to Farrell with 5:57 to go, fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's the most That's the most common travel in high school basketball. It's not the spectacular play going in for the layup. It's that extra step after the jump stop. Credited a little bit to the pressure defense, but pretty much an unforced turnover.
Johnson will walk it through the midcourt circle. 2-3 zone for Grove City. Eagles have been in 2-3 all night. Save for the first possession was a 3-2, right?
Right. Well, I think they came out in that 2-3. It just looked that way.
Okay. Left of the lane, jumper put up by Jones at short. Rebound collected by Grove City as Nouse with it, but his cross-court pass for Ehrman off the mark, and Grove City gives it back. And that's been the one bugaboo tonight for Grove City is they've just had some turnovers of that sort.
Yeah, they've had turnovers, but they haven't been turnovers that led to runouts.
Johnson across the lane, down low for Kane. And the layup was good, but a foul called on the pass. A blocking foul on Mayocker.
Yeah. Number
4 on Mayocker.
Yeah, that's, again, Grove City up by 21 with 5:32 to go in the fourth quarter. But still, that's notable.
Well, things kind of got sideways for Grove City, but he got his third in the first half. Mayocker's fourth, team second. 5:30 to go. Johnson with it, spins into the lane, and he threw it right to Osborne. Grove City with the takeaway. And then Kane with a hole to reach in, went for the steal, and ended up with a lot of Kyle Osborne. That's Kane's third, team first in the fourth quarter. It will be Grove City ball in the backcourt.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to put Kyle Osborne on the foul line. That's one thing we found out in that third quarter.
He went 8 for 8 after the 4 technical fouls in the quarter. Farrell will go the rest of the night without Trey Cousin and without head coach Myron Lowe. Fisher over the timeline with Damar Kane all over him, and travel called, and the Farrell fans perhaps a bit of a mock cheer there, but it will be given back to Farrell.
Yeah. See Fisher talking to the official very respectfully, saying, hey, I got rid of it before my feet stumbled, and he might have a case if we watch that one on film.
5 minutes to go. It's 50-29. Deep three left side put up by Norman off the rim, no good. Chambers flies for the rebound. Back to Norman. Norman in the lane jumper. He gets clobbered, no call, and then rebound Fisher. And actually they'll get a late whistle. And no, it's on Farrell. It's Kane with the reach in. So Kane's fourth.
Yeah, Kane came by and kind of swacked Fisher.
It was right underneath me. You had the better view.
Yeah, it's kind of swacked Fisher on the rebound, and I think Kane was more frustrated that the foul wasn't called on Chambers than he was that the foul was called on him.
Nouse ahead to Ehrman at midcourt. Ehrman right wing finds Fisher onto the right side. Down low for the cutting. Nouse puts it up. No, but a foul, and good ball movement by Grove City to beat the press that time.
Yep. Split the top, zip it across, hit middle, hit opposite again. Layup for a chance for a couple of free throws.
Nouse line to the left. First one is good. Nouse with 5 tonight. Foul was on Damar Kane, his first. Free throw good for Nouse. He goes 2 for 2. And Grove City's lead is 52-29 with 4:34 to go in this one. It's the third foul in the quarter. Left side three put up and good as Jules Johnson stepped into the three. Johnson with 6 tonight. 52-32. 4:10 to go in the fourth. Fisher working on Norman. And a 10-second violation. Whoa, the Eagles did not get it over the line, so the Farrell press forces a turnover with 4:03 to go. But again, it's one of those dead ball turnovers.
Dead ball turnovers, right. And again, that's a stat that nobody really pays that much attention to. But if you can force turnovers and get runouts from them, that's a big deal. If you can't, then you got to set your half-court offense.
Johnson, top of the key, 3 on the way. It was tipped by Nouse, and the rebound pulled in by Fisher for Grove City. 3:48 to go in the fourth. Ehrman on the left side with it. Ehrman will hand it off for Max Nouse. Nouse looking. Toss up top for Mayocker. Fisher left side. Fisher Back on the right wing for Ehrman. And now Kyle Osborne has it. An illegal screen will be called away from the ball. And they're going to get Naus for that one. That's number 4 on Max Naus. Team third, so one of the key ball handlers for Grove City with 4 fouls.
Yeah, setting that baseline screen kind of out of that flex offense.
Right wing Malcolm Norman with it into the corner for Chambers. Back out to Nemo Jones with 3:15 to go. Jones crosses over, ball knocked away by Naus, grabbed inside by Damar Kane, shot no good. Weak side board, Chambers kicks it out. Norman, right side 3, pops out no good. Johnson skying for the rebound, it's loose, it pops away. Chambers with it, dumps it down for Johnson. Off his head, he grabs it, puts it up, and is fouled. Nobody could get a hold of the basketball.
No.
The foul's going to go on Mayocker, and he will foul out with 2:59 to go in this one.
See, Johnson has dumped the elbow wrap.
Eight points tonight for Mayocker, but he will be a spectator the rest of the night. Jules Johnson shooting 2. First one on the way, and good. And we have a timeout taken by Grove City before the next free throw. That'll leave the Eagles with 1. 2:59 to go. Grove City with a 52-33 lead. Back after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-age children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
Timeout taken by Grove City. Farrell still has all of its timeouts remaining, but the clock is not on the side of the Steelers. 52-33, no. Grove City leads, 2:59 to go.
I mean, they did a lot of things that they needed to do in this fourth quarter. Give them a ton of credit. The problem is they just rarely created easy shots for themselves. So even on the turnovers, Grove City was able to set the 2-3 zone, and Farrell's had to work the ball around to get shots, and the shots have not fallen. So
Jules Johnson shooting 1, 7 points tonight for Johnson. Hit the front end before the timeout. Line to the right for the righty, puts it up, and that one no good, and Ben Fisher with a defensive rebound for Grove City. Under 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Grove City looking to open league play with a road win. Fisher down court to Osborne on the right wing. Back for cutting Fisher. Fisher to the right block, up and good with the right hand. Ben Fisher, a nice move.
Yeah. Just kind of initiated the contact and then went right up through it and made a tough layup.
Fisher 11 tonight. His season low is 13, but says a lot about this Grove City team that can go on the road and win with him having just 11.
Yeah.
Jones, pull-up jumper in the lane, good. Nemo Jones, first points of the second half. And it's 54-35. Ehrman in the backcourt. Ehrman with Damar Kane all over him. Ehrman will hand it off to Naus. And now Fisher between the circles. 2:10 to go. Osborne right corner with it along the sideline. Skip to Goethe. A long pass on the left wing, and Goethe will be called for an offensive foul using the off arm to clear some space. It's Goethe's second, and it'll be Farrell basketball.
He caught it, and the Farrell guy was in good defensive position. He used the shoulder there. They're going to call that every time.
Nemo Jones, right side, 3 short. Rebound, Goethe collects it for Grove City. Gets tied up by Chambers. Arrow belongs to Farrell. And Ben Fisher gives Chambers a help up.
Yeah,
they've been battling down low.
The emotionalism of this game tonight has not spilled over into the teams at all. They have continued to play hard and play clean throughout all of this.
It's quite a word, emotionalism.
Emotionalism, yes.
Right side, Jones with it. Jones to the block, up the right hand doesn't go. Fisher the rebound, knocks his teammate Osborne out of the way.
That's an F. Scott Fitzgerald word.
The backcourt Nouse is fouled by Damar Kane. Kane's second, and bonus time for Grove City with 1:37 to go. F. Scott Fitzgerald, great Gadsby.
Yeah.
Thought maybe also go with F. Murray Abraham.
Yeah.
Max Nouse to shoot 2. 6 points tonight for the senior guard. 4 of 4 at the line. That one off the mark, no good. 1:37 to go. After the game, Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. Grove City has cleared the lane, and second one is no good. Jules Johnson, the rebound for Farrell. Johnson just past midcourt with 1:28 to go. Around a screen from Chambers. Works at left block for Damar Kane. Can't get it to go. Chambers with the rebound. His putback is blocked. We have a foul, I believe, from the backside. Yeah, it goes on Ehrman. His second. So it's a clean block, but Chambers gets 2.
There's going to be a bad taste in the mouth of the Farrell players after this game, obviously, but there were some really good things, and one of them was the way Bryson Chambers played. He was just all over the place, loose basketball, always in the right spot, and good to see him kind of play that way, and that's going to pay dividends here as their season goes along.
Chambers hits the first one. 13 for the junior. And the second one rattles around and drops through. He's hit 3 in a row at the line in the second half. 9 points in the second half for Chambers. 54-37, 1:20 to go. Fisher over the timeline for Grove City. Fisher will hand it off to Nouse. Osborne right side to Fisher, right elbow, and swing it back on the left wing to Goethe. Goethe out there for Mayacher, who fouled out at the 2:59 mark. 1:04 to go. Osborne right side, working against Malcolm Norman. In the paint for Fisher. Fisher down lane, pumps, puts it up, and doesn't go, but a floor foul called. Either way, it's free throws coming as Damar Kane picks up his third, and Fisher back to the line, where he is 1 of 2 tonight.
Fisher's, he's been very, just kind of smart about the way he has played tonight, knowing kind of when to go and when to pass, which is sometimes tough to do for a guy that, averages 20 a game.
First one no good. Fisher does get the second one to drop. 12 for Fisher. 55-37 as we're down to 50 seconds to go in this one. Top of the key, Johnson with it against the 2-3. Down low for the cutter. Chambers puts it up and in. Strong finish by Chambers and another nice assist from Jules Johnson.
Unbelievable.
55-39. Fisher in the backcourt with it, working on Chambers. To Nouse, left corner. Goethe has it. Grove City content to work some clock and head back to Grove City Borough with a big league win. But first, a timeout. Chris Kolek says he can't take it with him to the next one, which is Thursday night against Sharon. Timeout on the floor with 20 seconds to go. Back with a finish on Sports Radio 96.7.
Come on out to the Sharon American Legion Post 299 and enjoy bingo every Thursday and Friday. First number called at 6:45. Join us for trivia night every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our grill room serves up great food daily, and our kitchen is open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 9. We proudly welcome all veterans to our community. Visit Sharon American Legion Post 299 on East State Street for good company, good times, and a warm welcome.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
Don't forget, after the game, we'll have the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. 55-39, the score here. Grove City leading with 20 seconds to go. Eagles are out of timeouts. It will be Kyle Osborne to inbound, and he finds Ben Fisher in the backcourt. Over to Ehrman. Guarded by Chambers. Grove City will get a win tonight. It's a quick turnaround for the Eagles. We'll have Sharon at home Thursday night. Fisher is stripped. Johnson the steal. Johnson will lay it up and in. Went for the dunk, and it kind of came off his hand, but he got it to drop. And that will do it. The Grove City Eagles win it tonight. A final score of 55-41. A lot to unpack from this one. And we'll do that when we come back. Grove City a winner tonight, 55-41, here on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. Brought to you by American Legion Post 299 in Sharon.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42-hole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7, and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
You're independent. So are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end. Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at MailerInsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate. Go to ErieInsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage, near Cranex. Stop in or start your membership application online at toptierfcu.org. The credit union offers checking, savings, loans, and much more, and they incentivize you to do business with them with their special bonus dividend. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Personalized, simple, and member-focused. Now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage near Cranex. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
We'll be back with our Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game here in our post-game. Grove City winner tonight, 55-41. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you tonight. Aaron Biro back in the studio producing our game. Chris, certainly a lot to unpack from tonight. A third quarter that we had to end up with a couple of ejections. But ultimately, Grove City to come on, get the lead early, and never relinquish it. Says a lot about this Grove City squad.
Yeah, again, Farrell absolutely threw everything at them. That they could, right? I mean, they came after them, the run and jump, the full court man, and at times Grove City looked shaky, but they were just kind of able to withstand every punch, withstand all of it, and continue to score. And their defense was terrific. That 2-3 zone, they played that 2-3 zone for 32 minutes, and again, all of Grove City's turnovers only led to maybe 2 Farrell runouts. And Farrell just had a hard time really ever getting in rhythm against that 2-3 zone, and just a great win on the road for this Grove City Eagles team.
We'll come back and we'll give you the scoring recap as well as our post-game awards on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
From here to there. And I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at MailerInsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York. An equal opportunity insurer.
One moment I was on my way to my son's ball game, and the next I was being placed in an ambulance. I needed help. That's why I called the Joanno Legal Group.
Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. Please visit them at joannolegalgroup.com. That's Joanow legalgroup.com, or call toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Shell Restoration is now Shell Roofing and Exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them, because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
We will be back with, we are back. We'll have the player of the game in a few moments, and we have Chris Burtch is my partner. Chris Quillick, face that way so we can face the camera.
Ah, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Coach Quillick, congratulations, big win tonight.
Absolutely. I got to turn around and talk to the camera myself. Farrell's, we all know about the history, the story of Farrell basketball, and the idea of coming in to be able to compete is the most important part. Farrell never quits.
No.
Farrell's the hardest playing basketball team you'll get in Western Pennsylvania, with the exception of where I teach at Newcastle. But the thing is that we were able to weather the storm tonight, made some clutch shots down the stretch, and more importantly, we were able to put away at the free throw line.
You know, one of the things that I thought was the key for you guys tonight, this might be a strange key, but when you watch on the film, kind of check this out. So that 2-3 zone that you played essentially for 32 minutes was awesome. And you think to yourself, so I play a 2-3 zone, and I get to play it almost every possession for 32 minutes, but I have, probably 15 to 20 turnovers. The key was those turnovers were all dead ball turnovers, and you were able to get back into your 2-3 zone. And again, Farrell's going to force turnovers, but that was sort of a key kind of feature for that game tonight for you guys.
Yeah, anytime you're against a set defense, you're going to go ahead and have to go ahead and really push yourself to a motion offense, a quick hitter to get the right guys the basketball right there. I know it kind of got a little bit out of hand there in the third quarter, though, but you just got to stay poised and focused in region play. Emotions are high, energy's high. I don't blame anybody for what had transpired in the third quarter. It's all about passion and region play. Now, you're trying to win basketball games, and at the end of the day, whatever it takes to win, that's what you got to do.
Awesome performance tonight by your co-point guard, if you will, him and Max Naus, Nick Ehrman. He was just absolutely awesome.
Well, the kid lives in the gym. He opens it up and he closes it. So there's a reason why he had 19 tonight and was able to go ahead and get the green light, I guess you can say, to go ahead and shoot the basketball whenever he had the opportunity to. But putting him in positions to get him shots is a credit to the other guys on the basketball team, like Max, Kyle, even Ben trying to find Nick to go ahead and get him some opportunities to shoot the basketball.
I thought Farrell did a pretty good job on Ben as far as when you guys went to the 4 out, but still some awesome passing tonight into Ben And then he did a couple of nice passes back out, either Ehrman or to Nouse or to Osborne, and they were able to knock down threes. That was some really good game planning and just some good reacting to the game by those guys.
Well, when the players go ahead and play the game that you want them to play, you look good as a coach. So we know that, Chris. But the most important part about that basketball game was just staying poised. Staying poised in a basketball game in an environment that's just absolutely fun to play in.
Yeah.
It's fun to play in. We had games along the stretch, going to Erie McDowell, having the opportunity to play. It may be a small school, but going ahead to play at an Ashanti Christmas tournament in the environment like that on the road really prepared us for our first game of region play.
Imagine playing this team without playing some of those teams in December.
I think it would be 20 points in the other direction.
Right.
I think that's a great statement on your behalf, Chris. But the thing is that your players got to go ahead and show up in practice. They got to go ahead and be alert to execute the game plan, and then execute the game plan on game day.
Yes.
Head coach Chris Kwolek, quick turnaround Thursday night now for Sharon. Not a lot of time to enjoy this one.
We'll do what we have to do tonight. I'll be up late. Seeing what we have to do to get better. There is plenty of time for us to go ahead and game plan, but there's not enough time for us to execute. So that's what we have to do. Ready to go. Coming up on Thursday night, region opener at home. We're excited to host the Tigers.
And Sharon's in the same boat, too. It's not as Sharon playing tonight, too.
Sure,
so, yeah.
sure, absolutely.
And we will have that game on Sports Radio 96.7 and here on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. So, Coach Kwolek, we will see you in about 45 hours or so. But congratulations. We'll now bring in our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game.
Sounds good, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
That's Grove City head coach Chris Kwolek. And now we're going to be joined by our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, and that is Nick Ehrman. 19 points tonight for Ehrman. His 7th game in double figures this year. He hit 5 threes, and we'll send it over to Chris with our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Nick Ehrman.
Nick, first of all, congratulations on a terrific effort tonight. I think you would agree. You had a great night. It was a lot of fun. You're going to go home, get on the bus. But there was nothing easy about that.
No, we were getting hounded. We were really getting hounded.
And I thought, you guys, what you did a really nice job of, all of you, all the guards, and Ben, who plays a lot of guard himself, is they threw everything at you. They ran and jumped. They played full court man. They never allowed you guys to breathe, but you just managed to stay poised. You got into that flex offense, that circle offense, the 4-out, 1-in spread to get the ball to Ben. You were able to hit some shots. To me, this game was all a matter of you guys staying poised. What do you attribute that to?
I think what's really attributed to our preparation, we practice. We actually came out with the 2-3 against Meadville, and they're a very athletic team like Farrell is. They play like Farrell, and I think that was a good test and a way to show us what we need to work on in the 2-3. Yeah. I also think in practice, the guys in practice really pressure us. Yeah. They get up in our face and they help us, I think.
Yeah, you can't play up here if you practice here, and it showed tonight. You guys are practicing up here. Yeah, no doubt about it.
I think it's really a test to the guys in practice. They really work us hard.
And, one of the things I love about, it seems like in a lot of these games, either Fisher has a big game or you have a big game, and you can understand why. Everybody's looking for him inside, and then he's looking for you guys if he gets doubled down. Probably your first 4 threes of the night tonight were exactly that. Is that something you guys work on, or is that just the feel of the game thing?
Well, me and Ben are in the gym all the time after practice. We stay in. We get there early. We kind of work out together, so we know where we are on the floor. Yeah. And I think it's just because we've played together the past 2 years.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, this was a terrific win, a terrific performance by you. Congratulations. Quick turnaround. You got the Sharon Tigers. Who they're not going to be nice on defense either.
No, they're not. They're going to hound us too.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So, congrats, Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Nick Ehrman. Awesome job. We'll see you down the road.
All right, thank you very much, Nick Ehrman, our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. And like all of our Reinhardt's Players of the Game, Nick has received a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Laundryman in Hermitage. Money will also be placed into a scholarship fund in the name of Nick Ehrman. And at the end of the academic year, we will recognize one of our local student athletes as the Reinhardt's Insurance Scholarship recipient. So congratulations to Nick Ehrman of Grove City, a game-high 19 points, and he is the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. And that award, as always, is powered by Landmark Information Services. We will take one final break. We'll come back with the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game, the scoring recap, and scores from around the area on Sports Radio 96.7.
Federal Credit Union is now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage, near Cranex. Stop in or start your membership application online at toptierfcu.org. The credit union offers checking, savings, loans, and much more, and they incentivize you to do business with them with their special bonus dividend. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Personalized, simple, and member-focused. Now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage near Cranex. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end. Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Nobody plans to get hurt at work, and when I did, I had no idea what to do. So I called the Joanno Legal Group.
The insurance companies have attorneys on call. You deserve to have one too. You deserve to know your rights, and you deserve to have answers to all your questions. Call the Joanno Legal Group toll free at 888-347-1411. There's no fee unless we settle your case or have to fight to protect your benefits. Please visit us at joannolegalgroup.com or call us toll free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
And our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. We just heard from him a few moments ago. Nick Ehrman, game-high 19 points as he helps Grove City to a 55-41 victory at Farrell tonight, along with Chris Burtch. Ryan Briggs with you here at E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium. Aaron Bybro in the studio producing our game. And Grove City tonight, two men in double figures. Nick Ehrman led the way, 5 threes, 2 of 2 at the line for 19 points. Ben Fisher with 12, 5 field goals, 2 for 4 at the line for 12. A season low for Fisher in terms of scoring, but the 12 points doesn't describe what he meant to this game.
I mean, I had him for 10 rebounds, so I mean, he got the double-double, at least according to my stats, which are a little off usually, but he's close. And, he did a great job with the kickouts. He kept his head really well when Farrell was kind of double and triple-teaming him and being real physical with him. Yeah, an awesome night for Ben Fisher on the night that had his lowest scoring output of the year so far.
He had 12, 8 for Daniel Mayocker, a 2 and a 3, 3 of 4 at the line. He had 8. He fouled out with 2:59 to go. Kyle Osborne, 8 of 8 at the line for 8 points. The 8 free throws came on 4 technical free throws in the third quarter. He went 8 for 8. That helped Grove City break open this one. Max Naus was 6 tonight. 1 field goal, 4 of 4 at the line for 6. Austin Gothia basket for 2. Jack Hathaway played, did not score. Grove City tonight, 9 twos, 6 threes, 19 of 22 at the line, 55 points. Wow. On the Farrell side, Bryson Chambers, he scored 16 tonight for Chambers, a season-high 16. 6 field goals, 4 or 5 at the line for 16. Bryson Chambers really acquitted himself well tonight.
He played great tonight. And I think, this could be one of those nights for him where he kind of steps up and continues to play sort of a bigger role for this Farrell team. He was awesome, I thought.
16 for Chambers. Jules Johnson with 9, 2 twos, a 3, 2 for 4 at the line for 9, but also half dozen assists.
Yeah, he was great, right? I mean, just trying to do it all, but his assists are they're highlight film-esque. He gets in there, he looks away, he always makes the right read. He's obviously a lot of fun to watch on the football field. He's nearly as much fun to watch on the basketball court.
He had 9. Malcolm Norman off the bench, a 2, 3 of 4 at the line for 5. Nemo Jones, 2 field goals, 0 for 2 at the line. He finishes with 4. Trey Cousin, who came in leading Farrell in scoring, averaging 11.5 per game, a 3 for 3 points, and then he did not finish the game. We'll touch more on that in a moment. Dorian Kane, a basket for 2. Curtis Newby started, had a field goal for 2. Damar Kane played, did not score. For Farrell tonight, 13 twos, 2 threes, 9 of 15 at the line, 41 points. Grove City led 17-7 after one, 27-18 at the half. Farrell pulled to within 4 at 29-25 on the third, but then a 21-2 run for Grove City, sparked in part due to those 8 technical free throws that Osborne made or attempted and made in your final 55-41. Finishing up on that, of course, Farrell's next game is Friday night, home against Hickory in Region 4 play. Farrell, junior guard Trey Cousin, he picked up 2 technical fouls back-to-back with 1:07 to go in the third quarter. Head coach Myron Lowe also got a technical at the 1:07 mark of the third. He had received one at 5:15 of the third, so they both did not finish the game, and they're both will have to miss Friday night's game now. And perhaps maybe more, depending on if there's any supplemental punishment meted out for that. But big game on Friday night, and head coach Myron Lowe will be unable to coach, and Trey Cousin, multi-year starter, will be out. And I was, at that point it was 29-25, and it was a foul call on Jules Johnson.
No, it was the travel call. It was Damar Kane split that 2-3 zone. The one thing Farrell was sort of successful at, and at least in the officials' opinion, there was kind of a pitter-patter when he landed, called the technical, and then that's when Cousin said something after the call was made, and that was the first technical, and then he got another technical, still continuing to argue and plead his case, I think at that point, about the technical. And then when the referee came over to explain everything to Coach Lowe, Coach Lowe tried to explain to him that he didn't buy his explanation, and that was the third technical.
So, and then it went from 29, it had been a 29-25 game, and when Osborne, he hit the first free throw, the first technical was 29-25 with 5:15 to go in the third. Osborne hit the 2, and then Grove City, he knocked down 6 more in a row at the line. Then the lead got to 47-27, 50-27, as Ehrman hit a 3 late in the quarter to cap what was a 21-2 run. And Grove City goes on to the win, 55-41. Eagles are 8-5. They've won 7 of 8, 1-0 in league play. Farrell 4-5 overall, 0-1 in conference play. Farrell will host Hickory on Friday night. That game will be on the radio. We'll be back here Friday night. And Grove City will host Sharon Thursday night. That game will be on the radio also. Yeah. So we're getting a full bundle of Region 4 action this week.
We like Region 4.
We do. A lot of fun. Our Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game tonight, brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel in Sharpsville, open 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturdays, is Grove City junior Austin Goethe. Came on, was pressed into action. Mayocker got into some early foul trouble. Really was a key shot late in the first half to help Grove City open up a 9-point halftime lead at 27-18. And Austin Goethe had a very nice football season at wide receiver, and is carried over onto the basketball court. And the Eagles needed him tonight.
They did. They really needed him tonight. He hits that big shot there at the end of the first half that gave Grove City the momentum. And he kind of sort of, if you look at his performance tonight, he was very much like almost all of the Grove City players. He absorbed a lot of the pressure. They came after him. He turned it over maybe a couple of times, but he made, at least 3 good plays for every one of those, made some nice passes, played good defense, dove on the floor, got some loose balls, everything you would want for a guy coming off the bench.
The Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game is Grove City's Austin Goethe. He'll now be entered into our Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the year competition, and at the end of the season, we will recognize one of our local players as the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the year. So congratulations to Grove City's Austin Goethe, the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game. That award, as well as the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game award, powered by Landmark Information Services. Grove City a winner tonight, 55-41. Chris, you have some scores from around the area.
Sure do. Yeah, we got all the region scores and then a couple of other good games going on. Hit the game over on 790. Hickory, they must be very good again. They beat Mercer 78-50. Right down the road, the Sharon Tigers, they open region play with a 51-25 win against Slippery Rock. Nice win for Wilmington tonight as they defeat Reynolds 65-42. Great game at Lakeview tonight, Briggsy. We've seen a couple great games at Lakeview. Greenville went over there and Lakeview got them 66-63 in a game that all night long was 1 or 2 points either direction. And Coach Williams at Sharpsville gets himself a monster win as the Sharpsville Blue Devils, they defeat West Middlesex 59-54.
So that's a wrap-up on the scores. The rest of our schedule this week, Thursday night, we will have the Grove City boys home to Sharon here on Sports Radio 96.7. That'll be 7 o'clock air, 7:30. I'll have the call. And, Chris, you are on assignment Thursday night.
Yes.
And then on 790 WPIC, Mark Slazak and Bob Greenberg will have Wilmington girls hosting Kennedy. Both of those teams undefeated in league play. Wilmington undefeated overall. Kennedy just 1 loss. And I believe that's a 6:30 airtime, 7 o'clock tip at Wilmington High School coming up on Thursday night. Friday, we will have the Hickory boys here at Farrell. Chris and I will be on 7 o'clock, 7:30, the scheduled tip. And then, of course, here on Sports Radio 96.7, the NFL playoffs, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, Buffalo at Denver at 4:30. San Francisco at Seattle at 8. And then Sunday, Houston is at New England at 3 o'clock. Rams and Bears at 6:30. We want to thank the folks here at Farrell. Athletic Director Anthony Pagese, who's now the longest-tenured Steelers football coach.
Wow.
But thanks to Coach Amp and his great staff here. Thanks to Eric Bell for his assistance. Back in the studio, Aaron Byro producing our game and doing a great job as always. Thank you very much, Aaron. Thanks to Bob Greenberg, our sports director and sales manager. He and Mark Slazak had the Hickory-Mercer game on 790 WPIC. For my partner, Chris Burtch, this is Ryan Briggs saying so long from E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium. Tonight, Grove City downs Farrell 55-41, and you heard it here on Sports Radio 96.7 and watched it on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you by American Legion Post 299 in Sharon. Have a great night, everybody. Great night, everybody.
Tonight's game has been brought to you by
Bill McCandless Ford, the Reinhardt's Agency, Lock, Stock and Barrel, Meadville Medical Center, Shell Restoration, St. Paul's and Ridgewood Senior Living Communities, Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, Attorney Bill Motor, Top Tier Federal Credit Union, Sharon Regional Health System, dedicated to serving the community, Joanno Legal Group, UPMC Health System, Mercer County State Bank, Mancino's Driving School, Vay's Pub and Grill, the Sharon American Legion Post 299, Warner's Homes and Improvements, Hermitage Rotary Club, Mailer Insurance, DK Auto LLC, The Laundryman, Reed and Daly Associates, Minuteman Press in Hermitage, Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, Sharon Community Health Center, and 21st Century Energy Group.
Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season on News Talk 790 WPIC on Sports Radio 96.7.
This concludes our coverage of high school sports. We now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.